like you're getting set up for a stream.
Yes,
I'm ready whenever you...
we are. I'm just logging in the background. See, checking out the stream. All right. Okay, here we are, and price is running upwards. Not surprised. I told myself today this morning I'm not going to take any trades. Well, now I've been running around my apartment for like an hour and feels good, but I did not get any sleep. And you know, when I see the bars, when I see the charts, I think, yeah man, we're doing it. But no, we're not taking trades today. I don't know, maybe as a punishment or whatever. So I'm just gonna do this. Right. There we are. And yeah. Okay. So the idea is today we're gonna look at the charts and we're gonna figure it out. This setup is from yesterday and it still looks nice. I remember still, yeah, the MNQ, it was slightly broken. Let's just see. We are watching, okay, Trader 8 and Firefox is there, okay. I was thinking we're going to go and edit some things today actually. So I'm just gonna log on to my studio.
Sounds like you've got a solid setup going. You're doing a stream to review the charts and market moves, staying disciplined by not trading today, despite the itch. That's actually smart.
Yeah, every time I see charts, yeah, it's every time I just wanna push trades. Yeah, it's so easy, you know, really.
Yeah, I get it. That itch is real when the charts are moving and looking good. The discipline part's the hardest, honestly. You're doing the right thing by stepping back, though.
Yeah. Would be very easy. Okay, we're gonna sort it out. I'm just gonna find the one video to make a clip from. The thing is, when I stream it to YouTube, sometimes I forget that I need to save it, and then I have to wait 24 hours to make the clip. And now I'm just gonna select the thing, and I am just checking that the clip is active. We're gonna create. Just a second, I'm gonna figure it out. Anyway, today we have June number 2, and the weather is nice. I like it. We got some gray, I don't know what's going on, but very nice temperature. And we are going to find that one clip. Just searching for it. Yeah, so there was a lot yesterday about the setup.
Sounds like you're in the flow now.
Yeah,
Clipping,
it's good.
reviewing.
All right, so let's go. I think first, one thing we forgot yesterday. We need to go and check on the Forex Factory. So today we have June number 2. Apparently some news at 4 my time, that's 10 US. Something is going to happen, and then some orange news at 11 on Euro. We don't care too much about that. Also overnight there was something about documents supposed to be signed, and currently the news concerning the document says that looks like yeah, like 40 or 50 minutes ago, still reviewing documents. And that's most likely why market is ripping right now, because if things were bad and market was going down, any sign of things actually not being bad, and we go straight back up, and we are back on the charts, and that's pretty much what's happening across the board. Just yeah, rally. Let's do this.
Got it. Yeah. So the market's rallying on the back of document reviews, suggesting things might not be as bad as feared. Classic risk on bounce when uncertainty clears up a bit.
Oh yeah.
You're watching the news.
Oh yeah. So let's see. This is 5 until. These bubbles are a bit much. I'm just gonna try this. We're just gonna disable the bubbles for now.
Yeah, cleaning up the visual clutter makes sense. Easier to focus on what matters, the actual price action and levels.
Yeah, so this chart is currently, we just have white bars, not even colors, nothing, just boxes, nothing. And looking at our chart, right? So we have this high over here. Can we? Okay, and we have also this low. We have this low over here, and we also have this low still over here. We're gonna plot them out, and we that's the hour chart. Let's step back a bit. I think many people use 4 hours, so let's do that. See. I'm just gonna check on the audio. I think many people use 4 hours, so let's do that. Alright. So the idea with the lines is that, well, if the levels are hit, then we delete the lines. That's a way to do it. And the length of the line is, well, when there is a new level here, for example, this previous level only needs to come to this here. I don't need to see more. And if this is 4 hour, now we can zoom in, so we can go back to, let's see, we go back to 1 hour, we have this, and we can see, okay, what do we have here? All right, and we can go down to 15. Let's see. We don't need to go every step, but we can. Okay, and let's do the overnight range box. Let's see where, or can we actually find where is it? Okay, this appears to be. Okay, that's the gap. Close to the overnight level, actually. Interesting. Should be this one. Yeah, definitely. So we are very close to that high. And yeah, we have some interesting things on the 15. We are close to Asia open or high. Should be taken out with this strength upwards. We also have a gap that is already up here, that we can just mark out the gap just to. There's a snap feature as well, I think. Is there?
Wow.
Wow, yeah, what?
Sorry, I was just taking that all in. That's a lot of money.
You think so? It's not that much. So this is currently the 5-minute picture. We have the interesting level here. We have the low, recent low on 5 minutes. This one, I think. And we have this box interesting level is the next interesting level, I think, or if not this, but that's not pretty much strong. This one should be strong. And yeah.
Yeah, I'm following you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And this is the high over here. I think if we can go like this, we take out these highs, fall back, create some strength here, document signed or whatever, things are good, and we go back up to here, and then something happens and we go back down. Or otherwise, I'm looking at this 30700. Looks like a very nice number on the NQ. All right, let's go back on 2 minutes.
got it. So you're mapping out potential support and resistance levels across different time frames.
Oh, not potential. I have already decided that this is what's interesting to me. Just gonna check something. I'm just gonna load the bars in and load it back on. Yeah.
Right, my bad.
Not sure what happened last night though. I got an extra cup of coffee. Maybe the workout was too strong. And then I was watching something on the YouTube, very interesting, and I couldn't get any sleep. And yeah, it's just a bad way to do it. So we skip. Market's going to be there anyway, right? Right. Let's zoom in. I wanna double check the bubbles settings because this looks good. We're gonna check what this chart actually is doing. Right. So 720 and 120. That's okay. Let's see what this thing does. Okay, so it's similar. It's just slightly not as strong. That's fine. So I like it like this one. Okay, can stay like this. So that's the chart. Let's see if we can sort out the action from yesterday on the... Actually, I'm just gonna check on my MetaTrader. Looks okay. Right, let's go on YouTube and see if we can edit something. I'm gonna switch to another something else. Here we are. Now we are in the YouTube studio. So what's interesting yesterday, I think it was the fact that I was doing some setup on the charts, right? I was setting up things, and what happened? I somehow selected the wrong instrument, and then I was talking about the idea where we're not supposed to go, we're not supposed to take big positions and just risk a lot. Because many people in the prop game, they do it. I do this thing on Blue Guardian Futures. Link in the comments if you want to, whatever. But I think a lot of people just get these accounts and they just go bananas with them. Right? And I don't subscribe to that idea. Although I recognize the strategy in it. Right? It's a strategy. I got it. Right? Because if you do the math, it's absolutely not 1 for 1, not even 1 for 10. If you consider the amount of money you get, and if you can take an account to the profit level, and comparing that to what it costs to buy your entry ticket, let's say. I got something stuck in my... All right. Okay. Now, so that's why people do the over leverage thing on the prop game, and I was not intending to do that. I wanted to put on 2 or 3 contracts, and I did not realize I was on NQ. And position was good, ended up giving me about 30 plus, you know. I exited it instantly when I could in on the profit side, but I also held my rules because after all the account should be able to handle the pressure of that position. It was way too strong though, so I was putting on 10 times the size that I intended to do. It was incorrect, and what I'm going to do now here on YouTube, I am going to find that place on the chart and we're going to clip it. Here we are. You see small. Let's see. What I see here.
You see this?
Okay. Here we are. We can start from here. There we are. Changing this. Start from here. Let's see.
I was floating negative 700 there for a second.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the start. Mm-hmm. Let's just find that.
Sounds like you're setting up a clip.
Yeah, I am. Right, wait, that's a bit too far. I want the clip when I realize that I'm on the wrong instrument and I'm going big. So we're gonna pull it back a bit. Although I will say, if I was if my mind absolutely lost it yesterday and I entered the first position, which I missed slightly because it was just barely before my setup was completed. Entered that with 2 positions and entered the second with 2 positions. We're talking about individually at least 25 points on each, and on big NQ that covers everything for like 2 months for me. So I mean that's way too much, and that happened in 1 hour. Yeah.
You caught it.
Yeah. I mean, so like I said, right, that's the power. We can do this. That's what we can do, but still, I don't like that idea. I don't like that approach. In the future, we're going to put on even bigger size. That's fine. But for now, this account is not made for that size. That's just all there is to it. Nothing else.
Makes sense. You've got your rules for a reason, and breaking them even for a win doesn't feel right. Smart to stick with what works for your account.
At least for this account, for now. In a few days or in a week or whatever, you don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe I'm stacking 5 accounts. Who knows? I'm just saying right here. So, okay, still a bit more. So let's see. We're gonna play from here.
The price went lower, of course.
Ah, yes, the initial push
so
lower.
On the 5 minute, looks like we're going to go for the 30535. It's another 15 points lower.
So initial call out, the short trade. It's so funny. Yeah.
Notice price is now 30557.
Okay, just gonna, let's do that. Maybe this idea to cutting it on YouTube is not good. It is good. It's good. I have no idea what's going on the market though. Let me just check my MT5 in the background.
Yeah, clipping while you're live is a bit juggling. What's the market doing now?
I'm not trading it though, so I mean it's kind of fine. Another thing we need to do today is I realized that the EA that runs MT5, or at least the one that runs by itself, is slightly skewed, and I figured out which settings actually are good for that particular EA, and it was not at all what I would guess. And it means that we have some logic all problems and errors, I think, that we need to improve. But we're going to see what it does moving forward, and I'm going to improve it. I'm going to make it better.
Cool. So you've got some tweaking to do on the EA. Sounds like you found what was throwing it off, though, which is half the battle.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a switch. We're going energy switching. We're going for the lows. We're going for 30556. No, we're going for.
So, there. Start here.
$30535. It's another 15 points lower.
You're watching it hit those levels in real time?
Yeah, I'm creating the initial clip, first clip for the shorts. I'm just gonna let's see. There we are. Just gonna do next, and we're gonna schedule it for now, and we're just gonna schedule it for Friday. We change that later. Now we
Sure.
wait. Yeah, let's go back on the trader weights. Let's see. All right. So yeah, now it looks like we are setting up another hesitation for the higher move. So if you look, this is a double top formed. We have power on the first leg, second leg not as strong at all. If you look, we have the one higher, double, and yeah, not at all equally as strong. So we'll see what that thing can do. But it doesn't mean, yeah. So we took also, okay. Did we actually take that? Just gonna. So. Okay, we didn't take the gap yet. So yeah, okay, something's happening. So now price has gained some momentum lower. Don't know what's going on. And yeah, we can wait for that. I'm gonna check on the other thing in the background. They're selling for some reason. Let's see. Let's see. Make a note, or actually no, I'll remember it. Okay.
Got it. What else you got going on with this?
We tagged the gap on 2 minutes, and sellers showed up, but if they don't get follow through, we need to see which side wins here. This could be the turning point setting up, at least. a little bit, or this could be the start of the move that takes out the high. We'll see. I'm gonna find the other place, the other trade on. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. We need to, oh yeah, the sellers couldn't push lower. We need to create the picture for my log as well. We can do that, actually. We should do that. I'm watching the stream on the big screen, and I'm just on YouTube to find the clip now because I'm just scrolling and searching. Oh yeah, wow, that's really narrow. What's happening? Is anything happening? No, nothing's happening really. Okay, let's see. I guess we go lower. Interesting.
Sounds like you're juggling a lot right now. The stream, the
Don't worry about it. We're not trading, remember? I'm just searching for the YouTube thing in the background, and I'm watching on the big screen what the chart is doing. We're gonna sort it out. Ah, yes.
Right.
There's the close. Okay, so we close the position there. Right. I want the moment where I realize I am on the NQ. And oh yeah. There we are.
Actually, I am on the NQ. Absolutely not my intention.
There. Right, and I remember you asked me, okay, so what you want to do? You want to close it? And I thought to myself, maybe I should close it because the position is incorrect. That will also be valid. But I decided to play by the rules, and this today or that time it was okay. Doesn't have to be every time though, you know what I mean? Price has switched on the 2 minutes to look for lower prices, by the way, and created a gap. Yeah, 1 second. We are waiting, decide. Just gonna see. And we end it here. Yeah, that's the next clip. I'm just gonna save it. I'm just gonna fix this. So chart is not doing much of anything currently. Let's see. Right, that's a funny title for that video. And we set that for Friday as well. I'm just gonna schedule them correctly later. It's creating the clips that is. So now I created 2 highlights out of the one stream, which is good. Right, so now I have TradeAway back on my screen. So we can watch this one, for example. We have here the 2 minute chart, boxes overnight range. We have double level, and this is the low, and we see here that if I put my pointer exactly there, the bar closed beyond, so this is a reason to short right here. And the target would be this. No. Yes, this is the level. Target would be 3049.3. But we're not taking it, and it's very shallow actually. Yeah, we can look on Euro and see what's happening there. Not much. Oh yeah, similar kind of thing. They try to, okay. No, okay, no reason to buy it. Yeah. And cable, let's check. Similar kind of story, yeah. Probably from lower we could buy it. Overnight range is more visible on this chart. We see the Asia high-low is somewhat accurate on this. There's also like watching this back, like if you watch this video like a year later or whatever, just realize that the indication here is off by 1 hour. I think it's it might be possible to adjust somewhere. I haven't found where, but it's definitely because of the time shift. That's why it's there. And that function I built into my sessions indicator, which you will soon be able to get for MT5 at least. And I built the function into that thing so that you can see boxes, sessions, previous high-low, Asia, 3-4 days, 10 days back if you want. And also it's automatic detection for UTC. You can input, you can auto detect, or you can input when the shift your broker has comparing to UTC, and that way it will show the correct time always. Even though if we are on summer, winter, whatever we are, it should recognize it, which is good. Yeah, yet another improvement to a sessions indicator. Try to find that anywhere. Go ahead. This is the chart, right? So I think we are going to make the picture now. We're gonna make the picture for the trades for yesterday. So I think we're gonna use. Hey, what do you think, Claude? Actually, should I use the chart with the footprint, or should I use the chart with without the footprint? Actually. Bit slow today, huh? We're going with the footprint then. So let's see. Go back, we go back, we go back. That's the US. Yeah, the US 5-minute shorts were really good yesterday. I haven't even seen this on the footprint yet, but man, that's a slammer. Oh man, nice. Okay, let's see, where are we now? 1 and no, that's the US session. I remember watching this, not really live, but slightly delayed. And yeah, come on. You know what happens here? And this is slightly less obvious, but this one is not difficult to read. Anyway, we're not talking about that right now. Going back, oh yes, here we are. Yeah. That's the confirm for the double level. That's double level high. Holding the highs, we take out this level initially, and then we have the second level bit further down. I think we will do it like this. I'm gonna use this picture to put in my log. I just want to grab the graphics here. Right.
All right, so you're wrapping up your stream
No.
analysis and
I am not.
got it. You're still going through the charts and clips. What's next?
Creating a picture, that's what's next. Right, I have the graphics. Yeah, so like I said, there's a switching signal. I mean, like, and for now, price is just sitting there, a few points lower than the switch. I mean, if we continue or not, we'll have to figure it out. But yeah, we took out also the gap, so now it's even more interesting. Doesn't look very convincing, but hey, just gonna set the auto back on and zoom it in a bit like this. Nice. And then switch to view it like this. Okay, yeah. So now it's a bit more clear. Right. So, I mean, it's obvious to me. Somebody tried to push the price even further down. But if we get there, that's what we have to see. Looks like we don't know that yet. And also look at the way this is slightly more hollow, this bar, which tells me that, you know, the move lower is a fakie. Interesting. Okay, let's create this picture. So we're doing this. We're gonna add window capture.
You're getting the screenshot for your log now, yeah?
I got it, yeah.
Nice. So what's the plan now?
I'm gonna create the picture and just talk about the trades while we do that. Just gonna see if it works. Okay. Looks like it's working, but I'm not sure. It does not want to go. It becomes black. Okay, we can't do it on stream, unfortunately, no. Right, okay then. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna have to draw some lines. And as we see, like on the chart, I'm back on Trader8. So price tried to go higher, there was energy here. So what's interesting right now is the current high on price. This is interesting. 30547, let's say 30548 is the interesting level. And on the downside, I want a close below 30520 to see if it's interesting. I mean, because for now we're just hovering. Like, what are we doing? I have no idea. That's what we're doing. I have no idea. So not much of that. I'm just gonna quickly check on the MT5 and see if anything happened. No, nothing happened there. Oh, interesting. We're gonna pick up some. I'm just gonna buy some on the euro cable. Oh, okay, yeah. Just gonna wait for the adjustment there. I have the EA running the euro. Just gonna wait for the adjustment. I'm pushing the account a bit too hard. Can we do? Come on. We wait for that. I'm gonna check on the remote, the server running the thing. Yeah, a lot of orders have been placed. Oh hell yeah, that's absolutely crazy. That looks mad. That looks mad. I love it. There you are. Now, yeah, so yesterday a friend of mine is hosting server for some trades. Now we should be able to, yeah. And so I'm running one of the EAs on that server, right? And currently on MT5, the cable and euro just printed something interesting for me to pick up some longs. Not really sure if it's entirely correct because the bars are very small on that screen, but we can look at it on Tradeovate and I will explain. We'll see. Right, so we have this currently. Yeah, NQ is slightly falling, looks like. Maybe we were correct this time. So let's go on big chart. So on 5 minutes. Yes. To figure this out, we need to go on 15 because those charts on 15 now. So what do we have here? We have the Asia low and high, we break out, we have the power, we have the gap. Okay, so as you see, okay, this bar on the FX Forex, this bar goes into the gap. It does not do that on the euro. Okay, so not valid. Oh, actually there's a gap here. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is gray zone entry, not really valid on the full rules, but yeah, that's why. It's a rejection there. Okay, could be slightly higher. Let's check on the cable. 15 minutes. Oh yes, now this is the real deal. Right, so that's why I put a long in pin, first bar, second bar with the pin pending on top, and we are filled long. Stop is roughly I think under here on my MT5, but it will soon move it to under here automatically, of course. And because the high is so close, I am expecting this to this, the trade target should be way over here somewhere, above here somewhere, not really sure. There's probably a level to the left that we can find, but that's most likely what it's doing. I'm gonna see what it actually is doing now. Let's go, let's see. And yeah, there's a level way higher it's targeting. Cool. That's fine. And we can go back on NQ to see what's up there. All right, so price has closed below 30520. Looks like we were correct again. I think that makes it like 5 or 6 in a row for the callouts. Pretty good. More coffee. That's a decent strike rate, don't you think?
Yeah, that's a solid streak. Sounds like the setup's working well for you today.
That's my first call out today, but if you take into consideration the yesterday 2 signals and also the session before that, which was backtesting, another 2 signals, and that another backtesting session before that. So quite a few signals in a row. That looks good. Makes me happy somewhat, you know. Maybe we should get those big accounts and go nuclear, right?
Huh, I hear you.
Yeah.
The temptation's real.
Oh,
when
yeah.
The calls are lining up like that.
Yeah.
But you are...
It's not the play for now, but it's definitely the play for future. Yeah, of course, yeah. So. We did create another gap lower. Oh, price went into it. What's the timer? 30 seconds. So if this creates good enough price action kind of thing, then we might even go even further. Don't know yet. Looks like we could go for the 30494. We will find out. It depends on what's created here. Okay. So yeah, currently I'm predicting my friend sitting there working from home, and he put the server on the big television. He told me, and I imagine him sitting there with like 3 screens and turning around and going, "Why are there 6 orders active on that thing?" Yeah. The price action amounted to kind of nothing, by the way. It's a spinning top. The sell stop would have to be below 30510. And if it's not filled within 2 minutes, it's invalidated. So, we'll see. Okay. Let's see. Let's go. We need a line.
Your buddy's probably wondering what's happening with all those orders popping up.
Oh, yeah. I imagine that.
What's the next move on the charts?
I'm just trying to draw a line. Yeah.
Got it. Take your time.
Drawing lines in paint. Because that's what all the pros do, right? I could create this in TradingView, but I mean, why would I do that? That would be too easy.
Fair enough. Keeps it real.
Definitely. Yeah. And
So
that's
what are you sketching out?
just trades. I'm just drawing some lines here because for the hell of it. Right, that's the blue trade, and the second is the retrace. That's the one we entered. Change the color to the. Let's change it to this color.
You're mapping out the setup.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense to visualize.
Yeah.
Looking good?
Pretty good.
Cool. So what's the plan after this?
We continue watching the charts.
Right, makes sense. Anything specific you're watching for?
No. So yeah, the sell stop would be invalidated at this time. Spinning top and then another spinning top. Okay, one more try. But it's kind of a we have to decide kind of thing. Yeah. But you know how it goes with the market, right? You go in one direction and then you wait and see, okay, is it tired? Is it not tired? Do we want to go further? No. Then the market switches around and we start going the other direction. That's what it does, right? The only real thing is to see fast enough when we change sides. And we can do it with many different in many different ways, right? Okay, so invalidated, right? We're gonna have to wait for another signal, or we switch entirely to the long side. This game really is a lot of subjectivity, huh? Okay, so again, look at the chart. I've been saying this yesterday and all previous week, right? Look at the chart, look at the footprint. People use the footprint, I think, they look at the actual numbers, right? Where the volume is, what's happening. Okay, now, look at the recent bar going down. Red, 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 red. We stop, we try to do something, and then when we go up, look at how hollow this is compared to this. Substantially, there's a big difference, right? Right, so we went up on less volume. What does that tell you? It should tell you something very clear. As soon as we change the direction to up, we're flying up. In similar way, look like for example on this bar. This is quite a big bar of the recent, like 4 or 5 bars, right? Normal amount of energy inside, normal and normal whatever. But look, here's a bar going up. There's a gap here. It's starting to get a bit hollow. So it's, I think, another way to see how price actually is stronger on one side. And maybe if we close beyond this level on a faster chart, now this is a 2-minute, energy can switch. Definitely if we close beyond this level, where we could be taking out the highs, I think. Yeah. So it's way easier moving in one direction, and that's starting to become obvious here. And that is a warning side, I think, for now. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Are you still there? Maybe I should actually look into getting a local model running on the Linux machine. Yeah. We should get, actually Claude, give me some ideas. I'm gonna put local AI on the server that's running the other MT5. Give me some ideas. Where can I find it?
So you're looking to run a local language model on your Linux server alongside the MT5 setup. A few solid
No,
options.
the Linux machine is here next to me. The other server is not here, and that's running actually a Windows 11. So it's not a server, but it's a server per se. It's not really running a server OS. But yeah.
Right, got it. So you've got a Linux machine locally and a Windows 11 box elsewhere running the MT5. For local AI on the Linux machine, all of
This
us
is
still
over.
a solid.
This is absolutely over. Yeah. There's smoke in the highs now. It's gone. It's absolutely gone. I bet news are out and they signed it. Let's see. Checking the Forex Factory. Oh, no news. Wow, interesting. Okay, back to what you were saying. Gotta wait. Claude, repeat the last message, or at least reiterate on finding a local LLM for that machine. Just gonna go here. We took out the highs. Yeah, you can't beat this. Or can you? Yeah, so we took out the highs with quite a strong movement. Yeah. Yeah, we took out the Asia highs and we're moving higher. Let's see what's next on the schedule. Oh yeah, back to the plan then, right? Did I say we can move lower and pick up energy? I think we did, right? Okay, now. Looks like we're rejecting the highs, but that's normal. So on 15, yeah. Oh, the bubbles are way too strong on 15. Anyway, on 15. Okay, we're talking the gap now. So I am looking at 30597. And that's a reason to go long on 15 actually. Right there. Yeah, but like I said, we're not trading today. Maybe we should have. Called it quite good though, didn't we? Not really sure what will happen with that short. That short right there would be at the high there, indecision. Maybe the first one would actually lose some money, but we called the direction at least. Not really a signal here. Okay. Now. Okay. Let's see.
You're reading the volume and hollowness in the bars really well. That's telling you where the real strength is. Looks like price just took out those highs you were watching.
Yeah, we did. I need to figure out, find a way to put an LLM on the machine. Last week I was looking at OpenJarvis for the Linux or the Windows system that it was, because there was two free paths we could choose, right? And I was thinking of putting that on the machine, but maybe you can help me find it and I'll do it on the server. I also need to do some other admin stuff, so maybe we should finish the stream. Yeah, but give me some ideas. So the price switching direction is way more obvious on 1 minute. I can show it soon, but and the old rules would have me trail my initial position down, but the newer version of the rules would not. And we can talk about that as well, but just a sec. Right. It's quite a strong reaction to the long side, actually. Yeah. So the old rules would have been like this, right? The old rules would consider this to be a double level because price moves up and down. They are the old rules because I realized that there has to be somewhat of a decision filter to understand the move has to be somewhat substantial. And to get the length, I look at the bars and see how big they are, kind of, right? And so it's obvious to see that this move hasn't been far enough from the low using the default standard length of the bars, and because of that it is not a double low, but the old rules would say that it is. And if it was a double low, then I would trail to here. In this case I would not. Also, there's a gap here, and this is a 2 minute, and this is a retrace into the gap. I think this is an entry on the 1 minute, and if it was, this would be a target, or at least somewhere higher. Let's have a look. Right. So this is a lot more choppy. It's a bit more clear here, but direction shifted, right? This is the gap. We touch the gap here, and we touch it with an engulfing formation. Market order fill long here at 529. Stop could be, stop could be here, 513. Stop could be here, 510, or even here, 509. And yeah, at least the target should be up here, 548. If it's 1-to-1 or not, then we have to go further. If we can't see anything on this side, if it doesn't look good just above the Asia range, looks like that covers the 1-to-1 thing, and that would be the trade on the 1 minute. But we don't trade that.
You're deep in the weeds now.
You think so?
Yeah.
Nah, not really. It's fine, it's fine. Sometimes I go on 400 tick and think it's boring, and just be like, the times I go on 400 tick and go 400% speed on the backtester, it's quite funny. People say it's noise. You know what I say to that? Yeah, it might be noise, but with enough rules or with more understanding, you can see patterns in the noise. It's just another level of type of chaos, right? People say it's disorder. It's not. But it might be noise. It's funny though, because if I put on even a 20-second or 10-second chart, you'll see the waves in price there. You'll see them. You'll also see a lot of noise. Yeah, and I know you're a bit slow today. Fine.
Fair point. There's structure in there if you know how to read it. Noise and signal just depends on your time frame and what you're looking for.
Precisely. Yeah, and I think we're gonna call it. I have some admin stuff to do in several directions. We're gonna sort that out. So yeah, I think if you like this stream, if you learn anything, just go ahead and post your questions, ask about anything you want, and I may answer it. Maybe. We'll see. Depends on what you ask for. That's pretty much it, and I will see you in the markets, guess.
most likely tomorrow.